Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode 4 of my Tileman Chunk series. Last episode we left off on requiring 18 sailing to land in Remington, which was the tile we just unlocked. Well, guess what? This episode, we just managed to unlock 18 sailing off the bat, dude. Let's go. So we're going to go ahead and walk over to, or actually not walk over, but like sail over to Remington. I've been doing some digging, and obviously the only task that is available through the vanilla mode of the Chunkman series is obtain a blue wizard hat from an imp, and Skippy and the Mogres, like, that's it, like step 2. Like, that's lame. Like, I feel like I gotta add more stuff. Alright boys, listen up. Listen up. So we're gonna also add something kind of crazy. Y'all better respect my grind, alright? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna farm hobgoblins. Y'all respect that or what? So we're gonna go for, there's like 2 items that are rare from them. So I'm gonna go for the steel longsword, which is probably my BIS for a little bit. 1 in 128. Cosmic runes as well, which is also 1 in 128. I feel like I'm not gonna grind out snakegrass seeds, like those are kind of useless for me anyways. I'm gonna wait for later on. If I really need those, we'll back to hobgoblins. Might look at music points, see if there's anything I can add. Oh, we might be able to do lobsters. Damn, there's so much I have to add to the list. That's crazy. Lobsters, swordfish. So we're finally getting to the point where things are getting challenging, and it's kind of fun. I'm really excited. Oh, I made a friend. Let's go. Chunky, what's his name? Chunky Cove. Dude, these run energy changes are like crazy. Like, it's AFK for like 2 minutes, like full run. Like, what the heck? Jagex, relax, bro. Like, make them suffer, you know what I mean? Like, I suffered early game, they gotta suffer too. Like, nah, dude, they gotta feel the pain, just like I felt the pain. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Pandemonium, grab a few things that we need, and we're gonna come back around here. So we're gonna need, you know what? I'm gonna stop being a I'm just gonna get 60 wood cutting. That's max, and I feel like we'll need that anyways. Like, magic trees might be huge whenever we get to Catherby, which will be like years from now. Yeah, we're gonna add everything possible. Like, I'm not gonna be a about it. We're just gonna go ahead and do it. Alright, I'm gonna go hit the bank, grab some stuff that I need, and I'll be right back. What? I sold all my food. Oh my god, I have to fish more. Actually, I'll do that on the way back. I wanna get some combat in. What do you guys say? We're gonna get some combat in or what? Oh yeah, I can't forget the bronze axe and the knife too. Maybe the tinderbox? Yeah, that's the play. We gotta get all that stuff. Let's do it. Alright, I'm gonna sail back now. I'll see you guys on the other side. So, on the me, I can't speak. On the vanilla. I'm gonna spit it out. On the vanilla version. So on the vanilla version of this game mode, we have to do Skippy and the Mogres. I'm gonna do step 2, which is required by the vanilla version of the game. I'm gonna investigate, see if we can get some milk, which I don't think I can, and then chocolate dust. We're gonna start with goblins though. Come back for this could be stuff. I'm gonna start with goblins, get my stats up a little bit, try to get a goblin mail, and we'll come back to you guys with an update. Yo boys, we've achieved the goblin mail and the chef's hat relatively early. We're still having to kill these for a little bit. We need way more stats. We gotta get at least like 40 defense, maybe like, I don't want to risk it because those hobgoblins are like level 28. It is now a new day on the Chunk Iron Man series. I just woke up around like noon. It's the weekend, you know, I'm degenning. Let's go, dude, let's go. So yesterday I kind of rambled on and like went maniac. Like, you know, like mania, like you run around and you just like, oh my god, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. So that's kind of what happened yesterday. But I'm gonna try to keep it organized for you guys so you guys can follow along a little easier. So I'm gonna list all the stuff I have to do in order. So first off, we have the yew trees, pretty simple. We'll need to get 60 wood cutting in order to be able to obtain logs, which will then burn with 60 fire making. And we'll also need 70 fletching to make yew longbows unstrung. Unfortunately, we can't make them string because we don't have 70, or we don't actually have access to bowstrings for now. Next up, we have steel longswords, which is a 1 in 128 drop from hobgoblins. That should be pretty interesting because we can only kill 2 at a time, and they're kind of high level for me right now, so we'll have to kill a lot of goblins along the way. So for that, I'll need a lot of food, which we'll be getting through 45 fishing and cooking, which will be the maximum cooking level and fishing level we can achieve on this island and tiles we've had, which is Mesa Point. And then we'll need Goblin Mail, Chef's Hat, Cosmic Runes. Quickly, Goblin's Mail, Chef's Hat are from Goblins, respectively. We've already achieved those. Those are pretty easy to get out of the way. Cosmic Rune is a 1 in 128 drop from like Hobgoblins, so that should be hopefully achieved before the Seal Longsword. Otherwise, we'll have to go. We'll have to farm the Cosmic Rune, which is kind of useless. Just to get 1 drop, right? But we got to do it because it's like the highest thing we can get on the drop table. And then there's the Skiff, which is 15,000 GP, which I'll have to be selling anchovies, shrimp for GP onto this shop, which I'll be doing that. Unless I find a way to bring all my swordfish and lobsters to the shop, which I can get on Mesa Point. And if there are a lot more GP, then it might be worth just getting those and traveling in between Pandemonium and Mesa Point to get 15,000 GP. So I'm gonna update you guys on that. And then pretty simply enough, Blue Wizard Hat is from Imps, which we'll be farming in a little bit, which we'll probably be getting that soon. But essentially, so far the progress has been, I'm at 38 woodcutting with a bronze axe, I have 23 fletching, and I have 39 fishing, which will need 1 more level to get to lobsters, and from there on out, we'll knock out some more goals. I think I'm gonna get my combats up after in a little bit. We can kill goblins, and then we can kill the hobgoblins later on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on Pandemonium for a little bit. We're gonna cook all our fish that we've achieved from 1 to 39 fishing. I'm gonna get 40 fishing. Then there on out from 40 fishing, we have 600 or 700 shrimp, 500 anchovies. Hopefully that gets us enough to get 40 cooking. And then we can go ahead and get onto lobsters. So that's going to be part of the achievements that we do today. So yeah, I'll be doing a little bit of that, a little bit of wood cutting, a little bit of sailing, so on and so forth. So I'll see you guys on the other side. So we got the first book of knowledge on the account. We're going to go ahead and throw this straight into Hunter, which I believe would be the best play, because we're going to try to get Hunter levels. I don't know if there's anything along the way that can give me Hunter XP. I don't think there is, other than these here, but I think we should use our lamps to be able to use these this Hunter training ground, because we might need it for later. So I want to start passively getting my Hunter up through lamps, so that's going to be how we do it. And we're going to get 15 XP. Nice, dude. Totally worth it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it has now been 24 hours since the last update. We have obtained 45, almost essentially 45 woodcutting, 37 fletching. These have been kind of slow with the bronze axe, but I'm happy to see that we've gotten 45. I wonder how much XP 60 is. I think it's going to take me twice the amount of time that I got 1 to 45, so that shouldn't be too bad with a bronze axe. Fletching might be a little slow, getting 70. So I've been doing oak trees. It's kind of been relaxing, AFKing, whatnot. So we're gonna work on that a little bit later. For now, I'm still working on 50 fishing for swordfish, but I thought about it. I think I'm gonna fish up to 50 using raw shrimps and anchovies. So I'll be able to sell enough of them to get 15,000 GP from this fishing shop over here, so that way I can buy my skiff, which is one of the objectives. So that's the next short-term goals. After that, we're gonna do some more combat training. We're gonna get kill imps, kill goblins, get our stats up, and then we'll be able to do hobgoblins, and then we should be pretty much set to unlock the new tiles. So hopefully we do those relatively soon. It shouldn't be too much, maybe like 2 to 3 days. All the goals will be achieved from there, unless we go really dry on the hobgoblins. Small note, I think there's a man to pickpocket, which we'll need to, if we really need more GP, we can just get a ton of food. I've also found out that there's a man over here somewhere which we can pickpocket. I don't know where he is. I think he might be in here at the bar. I'm gonna investigate. We can get thieving levels if we need and some GP. I'll just do it once or twice for the chunk task, and then we'll move on. I might have to kill him 128 times for an iron dagger as well.
just for completion's sake. So we'll be doing all of that. So I'll probably catch you in the next episode, guys. So thanks for watching and see you later. Oh wait, before we end, what do we get? Okay, that'll help us a little bit. Not bad, not bad.